Well, we almost lost you. We had a hard time getting the image, but we got it. We got you.
Oh, hold on. We just heard Rick coming up the stairs.
How'd you lose him?
Dunno.
He's stuck in the traffic.
He's stuck in traffic.
There's the Rickmeister.
How are you?
So, shall we jump straight in?
Let's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Padme's veranda, with which is sort of outside inside. We were just wondering how exposed that is in terms of any aging or weathering or anything.
The further you go back into it, the less distressed it is.
Okay, fine. We have our sort of the two prongs of the art department, really. We have the Australian art department, which is the sort of, in a sense, the filmmaking side of the art department, and then we have the sort of conceptual side of the art department based at the ranch.
Oh, I'm starting to do some set elevations and laying it out a little more clearly for art directors who will be down in Australia building the set.
And we have a pretty ongoing relationship all the time. Obviously, the work's coming from George at the ranch directly through to us by video conferencing maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
No. Okay, so yeah, I think the draperies are getting in the way. I mean, it's interesting, and maybe we can do it. I don't know. Yeah, they're already building sets. God help me. I'm gonna have to start this script pretty soon.
This is the prop making department, and it's just been set up. To bear in mind, it's probably about a week old, really.
I like this one, and I like this one.
And here we've got young Rowan.
No.
He's actually in the middle of making another Bell gun, Garner gun, which is all-terrain crew.
Everybody's taking the leap and focusing themselves on what little information we get each week, which happens to be enough for us right now. I mean, we're starting set construction weeks ago. Costumes have been pumping up. Creature shop is just being set up, and they'll start working on some of the creatures in the next 2 weeks. So everything is moving. We're heading for a destination that we're not sure where we're going to end up, but it's a good and exciting time right now.
I think it's great.
It's going to be a real challenge to do this fight in there, but hey, Nick has to have something to do.
Boom. Yeah. Just so it goes across him a little bit. George usually gives me sort of free rein with the fights. I mean, he oversees everything, but we have come up with some ideas. George hasn't seen them yet, so what we usually do is try and test shoot everything, cut it roughly together and send it out to the ranch, and then hopefully get the okay from George, and then we're good to go.
We said be careful of that wire work, because it looks like, I don't want it to look like wire work. Hello. There you go. A first draft. Official first draft. Of course, there's a lot of cheating in there. A lot of they fight.
Like cheating?
What I want to do with Obi-Wan is I want to give him a haircut that's somewhere between where he is there and where he is here.
Now the beard's really short, all around here, completely trimmed, and up here very...
And that's way up there now.
Oh, now the hair's, It's
really high forehead.
Yeah.
We might put, again, a few little gray splotches down in here, right? These two right here.
It's just that often with hair whitener, it always looks like hair whitener. You know.
Because this is only 2 years, it's only 2 years after the last one, isn't it? It's obviously been a hell of a 2 years. Look at the same now.
Anakin we have to deal with too. At this point, I think we say, what's dashing? Because we're bulking him up.
So you can just get it from...
Yeah. Hayden's had to work out really hard, so he'll do 6 hours sword fighting, and then he'll do 2 hours of training, and then he eats about 6 times a day.
I think it's too much.
Too far?
Yeah. Let's let his hair grow.
They're on the other side of your profile.
We want that.
Go for it.
I mean, that's sort of the same.
His hair is still a work in progress. 2 days ago it was quite long. We had the little ponytail thing happening.
Yeah, I'm just afraid that he'll see it and go, that's what we're going with.
Okay.
All right, guys. Have fun.
All right, Charlie.
Have a good one.
Yeah,
Blast.
Good luck. It'll be hell until I get back, and when I get back, it'll be worse.
All right.
Home sweet home. On the picture, our communications are so close between the various departments and areas and everything that I can travel really from San Francisco and end up in Sydney the next day, and I know everything that's been going on. And I've seen the sets, I know everything, so there's no surprises. I just walk on, it's like I've been there the whole time. Draw.
What's great is when he finally arrives, we're in one world trying to link two basic films. We have to deal with episode 3, but much more importantly, in a lot of ways, we have to make sure that everything that we're doing in 3 rings true for episode 4.
Well, is this the one that is given to Luke?
That's the one that's given to Luke, yes.
Yeah, so this is the one that Obi-Wan takes.
Yes.
He takes it with him after that fight.
Yes.
And is this the one he had in the last picture?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fine. Well, that's basically the way it works. We just have to go from Ewan to Alec.
Okay, great.
We're going to creatures. We're going to creatures.
We're sort of all different stages with the Wookiees.
This isn't Chewbacca, I don't think. This is somebody else.
This is somebody else.
Chewie's definitely the shortest one.
Yeah.
It was funny because when we first did it, he was the tallest guy we could find in England.
Yeah.
You know, now, I mean, you go to any basketball team and they start at 7'6".
Yeah.
Very good.
That's
great.
One of the bigger challenges, too, we had, especially in the last week, was to really define exactly how Obi-Wan and Anakin look.
I wanted to take Obi-Wan from being a young Jedi to being a much more mature and older Jedi that is more reminiscent of the Alec Guinness character. Isn't it amazing how much you actually look like them? I mean, and that's that's you.
That's me, but just with...
It's just you with just a little bit of makeup.
Oh, it's not, they haven't imposed Alec Guinness on there at all?
No, that's you. And that and the under the eyes are the things that really suddenly make him come to life. I think that looks great. Fantastic.
Great.
I wanted to take Anakin from being a young Padawan learner up to, you know, being this really intense Jedi. It feels a little pretty. That's what I mean. It looks a little... It needs to be loosened up a little bit, kind of. Yeah. We can't let it be cute. It's got to look rugged. Always got to look rugged.
It was just too soft, I think.
Yep. And Hayden actually wasn't very comfortable, which really is the main point, because if he doesn't feel comfortable in his character, then that's the point to stop. So we actually bit the bullet and we cut the whole lot off.
I mean, I think this has to be the way.
Yeah, no, if you feel comfortable and the other one you don't, then... Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I actually thought Mark Hamill's haircut looked really cool. Yeah, it's like building a bridge and just connecting what they've done on either side and kind of fusing them together.
There was this missing piece now of episode 3. People want to see all the pieces fall together so they can make that connection to the next 3 films.
That's an episode 4 one. We have started to be able to tell the difference between some of them. On these plates down here, for Return of the Jedi, they've re-sculpted this, we've noticed. Although we've got a Hayden's head cast, until we start putting it on his body, we just don't know exactly what's going to happen. But we know that George wants to keep the scale the same.
So this is a relatively early night for us because normally we finish much later. But we're actually in good form because we've been working so hard that we're ready to shoot now. 1 week to go.
So much
script.
more than
Don't you
just
like
a
it?
toy.
It's a script.
I know, it's nice, look. You've got, look, I even got, you know, mine even came in a folder this time.
Oh, very,
yeah,
very
see,
flashy.
after all that fuss. Is this all outdoors? Is this the...
This is outdoors.
It's a whole outdoor area.
Well, I mean, you can see this side is not finished, but that's indoors, this is outdoors.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's try it once. You'll be coming...
Simultaneously, when George is rehearsing the dramatic scenes, he also, at the end of each day, has to go in and then work with both Ewan and Hayden in these stunt rehearsals. The guys would get so into it, and this would go on for hours and hours every day. To see 2 best friends fight hand-to-hand combat with each other, especially when you know that Anakin will kill Obi-Wan. Very, very powerful.
Playing it against the way you...
Just go Anakin, yeah.
There's always something really exciting about the start of shooting. Everybody's so focused, the energy is really high, especially when it's a film that everybody's been waiting for 30 years to see.
Yeah, and then you turn here.
Here we go again. Whoa.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is had my waking up.
I'm in for it.
You for that? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine like that.
Anybody shoot the blade?
How's that?
Yes, that's better, George. Yeah, that looks good there.
Okay, we ready?
Can somebody shoot the blade? Rolling, quiet please.
B-23, take the ball. A camera, good luck everybody, kick some ass, let's do this in 60 days.